This is Paul. Yes. Just looking at this policy, the programs and aims of a government in caring for its people. A document issued by an insurance company. This morning I've got to take the bus back to where I was staying at, and they're having all kinds of detours during this time of year because they're doing road construction. Yes. And I understand that. I mean, I have to probably take the bus at 9:26 to get back to where I'm going so that I can get a ride and move all my stuff to a hardwood floor. Yes. But I noticed that a lot of drivers don't understand that when there's a detour that there could be slight fluctuations in the actual schedule. Pooch. A couple times this week I've missed the bus and I've had to walk to the AM PM to get my cup of coffee. Yes, yes, yes. But you know how they get as bus drivers. Everything has to be on schedule and they don't deviate from the schedule unless they're given a personal phone call. Considering the size of the gateway in Port Angeles, you would think that every bus driver would just wait to see every bus enter the actual gateway so they would know that all the buses are there before they leave. But some bus drivers don't wait for the bus. Now they know there's detours. In fact, I've heard of 3 different detours in Clallam County where they're doing all this road work and repairs and different things. And when it happens twice, I wonder, well, why doesn't the bus driver just look across the street and see if the bus is there or not before they leave? But they just can't. They're programmed. Now, these calcium balls that I was telling you about, there's certain frequencies that can be attached to a person's body, Mormon way, pooch. And I know that when you have a bus company, you have a blanket policy for injuries and lawsuits. Now, when it's explained to me that I need to be at a different location and I can't ask the bus to do something special for me as a passenger, even though it might be more convenient for me if you pick me up in front of the location that I'm staying at instead of me walking 15 minutes to be able to get to the location, to catch the bus, to be able to catch the other bus to get to the location that I'm wanting to go. I just wondered about these insurance policies of bus companies. Yes. Now, let's say you found out that I was really pissed off that for the second time in a week, there are bus drivers that don't realize that when you have detours, it would be prudent, isn't that right, to wait to make sure that everybody gets to the bus station so that no one misses the bus. But some drivers think, well, since it's not affecting my route, I don't have to wait. See, they have to keep their schedule. They won't detour from the schedule that has been established for the last few years. So I walked up here thinking about these bus companies because when you miss the bus and you get to walk for 20, 30 minutes to be able to get a cup of coffee, it only takes them 5 minutes to get to the location, but when you're actually having to hoof it yourself, you start to thinking about, well, what kind of insurance policies do bus companies have? And are they intentionally retaliating against me because I'm wanting to sue the sheriff for kidnapping my sons? Oh, see, when you have those in politics, yes, they don't want the problems of knowing that it's against the law to issue court orders without a petitioner's signature. Oh, without any due process to the respondent. Oh, having forgeries on court documents. Oh, they don't want me to have my sons because if I did, I'd sue the fucking shit out of every candidate for office everywhere in the United States. But could you get me the actual insurance policies of every bus company in this nation, Pooch? I like to know what they're covered for, Pooh, and I like to know what they're not covered for. Now, this whole payroll system of, well, somebody's going to have to pay the insurance on the bus company, and it's not going to be me. I'll tell you that right now because I never miss a payment. Isn't that right? It could be that when I've had to talk to the bus company numerous times about the retaliation against myself for emailing other jurisdictions, about the police department refusing to enforce my rights as a citizen, it might be that they don't realize that the premiums that they've been paying on their insurance policies are designed to insure them against a lawsuit. Hooch, hooch. Now, when there's a detour, okay, everybody needs to adjust their schedule just a little bit. I mean, I just missed the bus by 30 seconds. Isn't that right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But let's say I found out that you were underinsured. Pooh! I'd have some concerns about it.